Hello everyone, my name is Nina and welcome to a series of videos with slightly poor lighting because it is the winter time and the lighting, my natural light, is not very good anymore. My ceiling light is on and that's what we're working with. Today I have a book haul for you guys. I recently went to Value Village as a reward for going clothes shopping because I hate that, and I found 6 books that I would like to share with you guys today. Coincidentally, they are all like thriller mysteries, so that's exciting because I've been loving those lately. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the books. The first one that I have here might be the most exciting find of all of them, and that is My Sister the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite. Should be looking up how to pronounce the author's names before I start filming, but that's not my style apparently. So this book is about a girl whose sister has a bad habit of killing the guys that she has dated. Sounds pretty good to me. This is also about, like, it follows a Nigerian woman, and setting is such a huge thing for me nowadays. I love getting immersed into a setting and going to different places around the world through my books and my reading, so I'm really excited to read this one. This one also has a million holds at the library. I feel like it's kind of popular, so the fact that I got this for like $5, it's like a hardcover, like, yeah, it's short, but like this is amazing find, an amazing find. So I'm really excited for this one. Let me know if you've read this one down below. The next one I'm also very excited about, and it is The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. Now, before we even talk about this, someone tell me how they allowed The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle and The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo to both be a thing simultaneously in this universe. It's too confusing for me. This one, however, is a mystery thriller, obviously, because they all are, but this one has the Groundhog Day vibes. I believe that Evelyn Hardcastle's last day before, like, leading up to her murder is repeated day and day again until this detective can solve her murder. It's not a detective. I just read the flap and it's just this guy at the party. Anyways, this sounds really, really good. I've heard amazing things about it. I've heard that it's kind of a dense read, so I'm kind of scared of it as well, but I'm excited to have this one on my shelf and I think I'll really, really like it. The next one that I have is Every Last Lie by Mary Kubica. I don't know what this is about. The other two I kind of had an idea. This one I have no idea. I picked it up because of the author. I have been getting into thrillers lately, especially because of my obsession with books and Lala, because I am apparently a terrifying human being. But this is one of the authors that I recognized when I went to Value Village, and it was like $3 or something, or $4 for this. So I'm like, why would I not read this? And I honestly, like, I'll look at the flap briefly, but I don't like knowing what thrillers are about in their entirety because it spoils the book often. So I'm gonna read it, not the whole thing. I'm gonna skim it now, tell you what I gather from it, and hopefully forget about it by the time I read this book, which is probably likely because that's what happens anytime I read a book blurb. I just forget immediately what it's about. So let's see. Oh, I remember what this book's about. There's a car crash, and this woman, her son, her daughter, no, her husband. Yikes. So this is about a woman's husband who gets into a car crash with her 4-year-old daughter, and he dies, and she starts to think that it wasn't an accident. That's good enough for me. And it's Mary Kubica, and I'm just kind of, because I'm just delving into the thriller genre, I don't really know exactly what I like yet. I have a couple ideas, but I'm always willing to try new things, especially in a new genre. So this is going to be a very interesting thing, and it has like the water effect, like it's like textured, so it looks like real water, which is interesting because the next book is The Last House Guest by Megan Miranda. And this also has a little droplets of water. Like, this one's kind of trippy. The other one's not as convincing as this one. This one's like, I could look at this for a long time. But again, don't know what this one's about, but Megan Miranda is another big thriller author. I've heard less good things about her though, so I'm kind of scared of this one, but again, it was cheap and I love books. And I'm just getting into the thriller genre, so I might as well try out new things. And I feel like with thrillers, a big determinant factor of if you enjoy them is the plot twists and the shock value. And if you've read more thrillers, you probably have a better idea of what that's going to be. So I have the upper hand with that. And frick, I just realized I forgot to turn off my heater as I film this. So the heater is going to be in the background this whole time. I love that for me. This is, again, I'm going to read the back briefly and kind of tell you what it's about, but not really because that's not my style. Oh, so this is about friends that form a bond during the summer at this small town in Maine, and then one of them dies. Good enough for me. The last two books are both by the same author. They're by Ruth Ware. I have The Lion Game on my shelf already, and I'm currently reading The Turn of the Key. I have a copy of that from the library, and I want to buy it ASAP because I am loving it. I guess we'll go one at a time because we're not a savage. Not savages here. This is The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. This is about a woman who is on a boat, and she sees a woman fall off the boat, and she's like, there was a woman that fell off the boat, or man, someone fell off the boat. And then everyone's like, nah, she doesn't exist. And she's like, what? So, sounds spooky. This is her debut novel, so I'm not expecting it to be as good as the other one. But again, I'm hoping that because I'm not super big into the thriller genre yet, that this will perhaps surprise me. And oh my goodness, it has the water effect. Not quite as convincing again. The Last House Guest gets that point, but this is pretty good. I appreciate the water stuff. Cool. And then I also got The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. This is her not newest release because The Turn of the Key is her newest release, but this is her second newest release. And I don't know what this one's about either. Like, I know that Mrs. Westaway is a wealthy woman and she dies. Well, you guys, are you still here? Like, probably not. I've probably lost all of my viewers anyways, but whatever. I don't know what this is about, and this is another one that I don't even want to skim this one because it's by Ruth Ware, and I feel like this one, of all of the ones, has the strongest possibility for it to be a 5 or 4-star thriller because I know I love Ruth Ware's writing already, so that's it. Those are the books that I got from Valley Village. I know there weren't very many, but I don't go book shopping that often, so this is actually a pretty big haul for me, and they were all in a theme, so I thought I might as well do that. Let me know if you've read any of these books in the comments down below and which ones I should read first, and I will talk to you guys later with another video. Bye! Happy reading!